Yo, what is really going on with these women today?
Listen, so the girl who said that the men just aren't attractive anymore, like how they used to be.
Get over yourself, darling.
It's always these 3s and 4s making these think pieces like this. Like they literally have any room to talk when they don't.
Okay, like who that said red don't turn head and break necks?
No, that's not right.
B. Bitch, when I say I'm a bad bitch, I'm bad. Bitch, I can't be touched with or fucked with, ho.
Hate to break it to you, Mrs. Wheeler, but they lied to you.
I mean, it's crazy how a lot of the women don't come without big backs anymore.
If a man brings nothing to the table but great sex and attractiveness, what does that make him?
Scrub.
Yes, damn right.
And if a woman brings nothing to the table but great sex and great looks, is she the same scrub?
Well, it all depends.
If a man takes somebody's life, what does that make him?
A murderer.
If a woman takes somebody's life, what does that make him? Her.
A murderer.
If a man is 500 pounds, what is he?
He's overweight.
And if a woman is 500 pounds, what is he?
She's overweight.
So if a man offers nothing but great sex and attractiveness, he's a what again?
He's a scrub.
And if a woman offers the exact same thing, then what is she?
She trying to figure it out.
You're gonna have to prove all that shit you said, ugly.
Many women don't qualify. In fact, 90% of women don't qualify for a hypergamous relationship. It's true. 90% of women do not fall into that space of deserving the kind of man that will protect and provide on that level. You might get the guy who will take you to a fancy restaurant. You might get the guy who will throw you $200-$300, but he's not going to spend 20 bands to build your business because you're just not that bitch.
Gents, it's good to be back. What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. As you saw from the opening clip, there are a lot of delusional women who overestimate their value. It's to the point now when we talk about this that they are just so vain, you can't even talk to them. And I understand that we live in a world that's constantly telling you, you're beautiful and no one can tell you this and this, that, and the third. And in some respects, it's important to have that self-esteem. But what we are seeing now is nothing but delusion. When it comes to dating and relationships, particularly in the Black community, this is causing and wreaking havoc because women who overestimate their value are looking to date men who are above their status. I want to put this point out. Women need to stop being delusional about their dating options. But I also want to transition into talking about how men feel about this. I know I've been away for a while. Hit that like button. Your boy was down bad. And with that being said, let's get started.
And the problem is women these days are looking for a come up. They're looking for somebody to save them. They're looking for their next thing. When you really unpack what's going on right now in society, a lot of women are bums because they choose to look for that. Listen, I ain't gonna sugarcoat. I'm not sugarcoating. A lot of women are bums.
I don't care how good he look, how good he smell, or how much money he got. He better not ever forget that he can be replaced.
Oh, hell no.
So where y'all be finding these men that put y'all up, that pay all the bills, pay the rent, pay to get your hair, your nails, your lashes done, buy y'all cars, fund y'all businesses and stuff? Like, what do y'all meet them at?
You want a man to have 6 figures. You want a man to take care of you, pay all your bills. You want a man to do this, that, and the third. But you can't do that for yourself. So why is a man going to invest that into you when you don't even do that for yourself? If you don't show a man that you're worth that yourself.
Hey, how you doing? You so beautiful.
Thank you.
What's your name? I'm London.
I have a boyfriend.
I just think that you gorgeous, so I figure I'd tell you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, but I'm good.
She probably loyal. It look like she trying to think about it. That's sad, bro. Why? Like, it's like no girl could be a good girl. That's crazy, bro. Like, I want you to keep moving.
This your car?
Yeah.
I like the yours.
Appreciate you.
So I was thinking, maybe I can come with you?
You said you got a boyfriend, though.
They say don't let your boyfriend stop you from finding your husband. I'm sure you could treat me better.
You'll leave him? Mm-hmm. Call him.
Hey, babe. I just feel like lately you haven't been meeting my needs, and I feel like you've been slacking off, and I've given you a lot of chances already to kind of prove yourself, and I just feel like I'm wasting my time. You gotta get right or get left.
I knew this was coming.
I'll find an upgrade. I'm with him right now.
Why is it that you feel obligated to meet somebody? And most times it's a stranger. You meet a stranger and if he ain't trying to pay your bills, you don't want to deal with him.
Don't do that shit all fast. Show me who you too. Word, I'm trying to spin that camera fast.
If you open up to a woman, at least as a man, there's like a 98% chance that she's probably gonna ghost you or move on to a different man. But women often see men as ideas, not really who they are as an individual. So essentially, if you open up to a woman, you're becoming a real person. You can no longer fit in the confines of the idea, the box that she has placed you in.
Women are difficult in relationships because they have been taught this. They have been taught this from their friends and their family to be difficult to a man. Anytime a woman does too much for a man, they tell her she's being controlled by this man. Anytime a woman does anything her man is asking her to do, women are going to end up telling her she will get played, she will get left, because the more you do for a man, they will tell you he's not going to appreciate it and he's going to end up cheating on you.
A lot of black men are starting to shy away from black women. We're angry, we're loud, we're violent. We always demasculize men, and that's exactly how black women are.
Because when I walked in, it was packed. And what do you think I saw? What do you think I saw?
What did you see?
Exactly what I thought I was going to see.
What?
80 women sitting alone. No men in sight. None.
I saw so many black women try to solve a problem in dating by starting to host events in person, trying to create third spaces to facilitate dating like offline. And you know what would happen every single time? The men were not signing up. They would be selling tickets to speed dating, and they would always end up with men's tickets on sale.
I've had a lot of inappropriate relationships with men, with women, a lot of men, a lot of women. I was in bars, cars, closets, trains, basically. I mean, shit, I had a couple ran on me.
Oh my God!
I'm not proud of it, and I want to publicly apologize for my choices and my decisions. You know, I was eating ass, and I don't even do that for my husband.
Oh, I remember you were saying you cool with like all your exes, right?
Yeah, because that's what we do. Like, we support one another. Like,
still checking. They still checking.
Check in. I do have one friend who is my best friend. We tried to be intimate and it didn't work.
Like, I can see where that would go.
Is that really an issue for you? Oh my God.
But it would be an issue. It's like a connection there still, you know, it's like the communication would have to get cut.
So they couldn't call at all.
I wouldn't deal with the calling, I ain't gonna lie.
But here's the flip side of that. Women are putting themselves in situations where they're dealing with less than for a nigga that's paying their bills.
I literally just got off from watching a prisoner's live stream on TikTok, and all of the women were being so desperate for the prisoner to the point where the prisoner was rejecting the women.
What you got a problem with drug dealers?
He do.
I actually do got a problem with the drug dealers. I'm not gonna hold you. I have a problem because I think so many of our women tend to give those men so many opportunities, and then y'all become so emotionally scarred.
Women are getting rejected by men in prison.
In the hood, you get criticized for doing anything that's not dumb shit. Right. If you decide to do anything that's not dumb shit in the hood, right, you corny, you a lame, you a sucker. Right. But I'm trying to figure out the corny lames and sucker. Every time we come home from jail, right, they got their house, they got their pension, they done went and traveled the world, put kids through college. The corny guys. The corny guys did all that. Yeah. But all the real niggas come home, holding the block there. What's up, man? Ain't nobody here no more, man.
The question is, where is that high value man? He's in your rear view. You already passed him. He ain't have shit, a Honda Civic, stars in his eyes for you and nothing but potential. And he wasn't dangerous enough for you. And so he grew up, he became a high value man, and somebody took him off the market as soon as they saw his potential.
I wanted to make this next segment because I want you to know that you are not alone. That you are not alone in feeling like No one gives a shit about you if you are a good man. Nobody gives a shit if you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. And I'm here to tell you, continue doing the things that you were supposed to be doing. Looking back at my life, been the good guy, I've been the bad guy. And I'm telling you now that I regret being the bad guy. I would rather stand on principle than to lower myself to women who don't deserve my time or attention.
I'm tired and I'm through because a hard-working, good, loyal, faithful break his back for any fucking body. A black man don't mean shit to no fucking body. To no fucking body. If you ain't serving no purpose or helping somebody gain something or they can get over on you, don't nobody give a out here.
There is no knight in shining armor. You had to get him when he was a squire.
What's your age?
I'm 23.
And how tall are you?
I'm 4'11".
Are you single?
Yeah, I'm single, yeah.
So you think your height plays a part in that?
You know, I used to. For a long time, I did. And I would let that stop me from going after what I want. I would hold myself back. There's a lot of things that goes into being a man. Not just his height, not just his looks. It's what's in the mind and in the heart.
I don't know, y'all. We might be the problem because when Chinese people, when they men do nails, they are considered hardworking men. But if a black man decided he wanted to do nails, we call him gay. We might be the problem.
Because I have felt guilty in the past for not wanting a nice guy and not feeling like, hey, this is what I should want. I should want this. What is wrong with you? I have felt bad about that. And I want to know, like, are we wrong for not wanting a nice guy?
Typically, women diss the nice guy.
Yeah.
He's not cool enough. He's not thug enough. He's not swag enough. Yeah, you want to know when women typically go for the nice guy? After their third baby. Later in life, when they value what he has to offer. But now you got 3 kids. Now you washed up. Everybody done been up in them sugar walls.
It's not hopeless out there. Just be the man that you need to be, and then the right people are going to come along in your life.
So a guy asked me today if I always wear my afro out because every time he sees me, of course I have my afro out. And I said, definitely. Like most of the time, yeah, I'm rocking my fro. And he was like, man, I'm trying to get like you. But the point of me coming on here to say this is, I don't care who is tired of seeing me with my hair out, who is tired of seeing me with my afro out. I will forever and proudly rock my natural hair. It is a huge part of who I am. I feel beautiful when I wear my hair, and nobody, and I mean nobody, will ever stop me from rocking my fro.
First, I want to say thank you to all my members. Thank you for the continued support of this channel. And I promise you, more is coming. If you thought that this conversation was interesting, then you're going to want to watch this video right here, because this topic right here is equally as important as the one we just talked about. It's the kind of discussions that we need to have in order to move forward.